everyone, welcome to our new session, and today we are going to continue adverbs. In the previous video we understood what are adverbs and how they are formed, and today we will know what are the types of adverbs and how the comparative and superlative forms of adverbs are formed. So let's start. So adverbs are mainly of 7 types. Adverbs of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of frequency or number, adverb of degree or quantity, adverb of duration, and interrogative. Now, how these types of adverbs are formed? Let's take an example. You saw someone driving a car at a very high speed, and after some time you heard that there was an accident and the car banged into many vehicles. Then what is the first question that you ask? How was the driver driving? He was driving speedily. So that is the adverb of manner. Or where it happened? That is the adverb of place. At what time did it happen? This is the adverb of time. How much damage is there? Now this is the quantity. You are asking about the degree of damage that has been occurred, and it is named adverb of degree or quantity. So like this, when an action has been performed and you ask all the questions related to that verb or that action, it basically forms types of adverbs. So let's understand these adverbs in detail. So the first adverb is adverb of manner, and the word which describes us that in what manner the action has been performed, that verb becomes adverb of manner. For example, the manager talked rudely. How he talked? Rudely. So this rudely becomes the manner, in the way he talked. Or please write legibly. Now the instruction has been given that how to write legibly. So these kind of words which tells us the manner or the way in which the action has been performed are adverbs of manner. Other examples are hardly, scarcely, clearly, speedily, skillfully, artfully, brightly, loudly, slowly, etc. So these kind of adverbs are adverbs of manner. The second adverb is adverb of place, and it is apparent from its name that it is telling us about the place where the action has been performed, like outside, inside, upstairs, downstairs, this kind of words. For example, the children are playing upstairs. In this sentence, upstairs is the adverb of place. Or it's hot outside. Where it is hot? Outside. So outside is the adverb of place. Other adverbs are near, far, upside, downside, here, there, etc. The type is adverb of time. It tells us about the time of the action. For example, he came here in the morning. Here, morning is the adverb of time. Or, I will go to the market tomorrow. Here, tomorrow is the adverb of time. That when I will go tomorrow. So, all the words which are describing the time of action are adverbs of time. Other examples are morning, evening, night, this week, this year, next year, soon, today, tomorrow, yesterday, etc. The fourth type of adverbs is adverb of frequency or number. In this type, words which describe the frequency of action, means how many times the action has been performed, those words are adverbs of frequency. For example, I often go to cinema. Here often is the adverb of frequency. Or I seldom watch television. Now how much television I watch? I seldom watch. So here seldom is the adverb of frequency. So all these words which are telling us about the number of times an action has been performed is adverb of frequency or number. Other adverbs of frequency are usually, sometimes, rarely, oftenly, once, twice, annually, monthly, etc. And the fifth type of adverbs are adverbs of degree or quantity. In this, the words which describes the quantity of the action or it gives the answer to how much. For example, she is very pretty. How much pretty? Very pretty. So here very is the adverb of quantity or degree. Or we can say the old man ate little. How much? Little. So the little is the adverb of degree or quantity. Other adverbs in this category are extremely, hardly, to, almost, much, more, little, less, etc. The sixth type of adverbs are adverbs of duration. These are those words which describe the duration of the action. Like, it has been raining for 3 days. Here 3 days is the duration and the action is raining. So how long does it rain? It has been raining for 3 days. So 3 days is adverb of duration. Or I stayed awake all night and the duration is all night. So all these words describing the duration are adverbs of duration. Other adverbs are like temporarily, for 2 days, for 3 days, forever, for a short while, for a long hour, etc. And the seventh adverb is adverb of interrogatives. These are those words which ask question about the action performed, like how, where, when, why. Example is, when was this house built? So here when is the adverb of interrogative. Or why are you dancing like this? Here why is the adverb of interrogative. These were the types of adverbs. Now let's understand how the comparative and superlative forms of adverbs are formed. As adjectives have 3 degrees, positive, comparative and superlative, in the same way adverbs have these 3 degrees, positive, comparative and superlative. Always remember that when there are 2 things, you always use comparative degree. As soon as the number of things increases to 3, you start using superlative degree, because comparison is always between 2 things. So let's understand the first. In the first case, we simply form the comparative and superlative degree by adding er and est at the end of the positive degree. And these are those adverbs which have a single syllable, like near and slow. What will be the comparative and superlative forms? Near, nearer, nearest, slow, slower, slowest. Now let's understand how you can use these forms. While using the positive degree, you will use as. Example, you want to make a sentence, he is as slow as snail. Now you are using the positive degree and you combine that word with as before and after that. Now if you want to use the comparative degree in this sentence, then you will add than. Modify this sentence. He is slower than snail. Now if you want to use superlative degree, then he is the slowest. Now you will use the here. Second case, when adverbs have ly at their end, then we will simply add more and most while forming comparative and superlative degrees. Example, wisely. Comparative and superlative forms are more wisely, most wisely, or angrily, more angrily, most angrily. In the same way, you can make these forms in the form of less, and you will use less and least, like wisely, less wisely, least wisely, angrily, less angrily, least angrily. Case number 3. There are some adverbs which have irregular forms of comparative and superlative degrees. Example, like ill, it has its comparative degrees as worse, worst. Well, better, best. Little, less, least. So that's all for this session, and in this video we understood what are the different types of adverbs and how the comparative and superlative forms are formed as well as their use. Now it's time to do the practice. So let's start.
The first question is, underline the adverbs in the following sentences and also state their kind. The first sentence, he remains usually cheerful. Here the adverb is usually, which is adverb of frequency or number. Sentence second, the monkey quickly ate the banana. Here the adverb is quickly and it is adverb of manner. Next sentence, there was nowhere for me to sit. The adverb is nowhere and it is adverb of place. The fourth sentence, they seldom watch television these days. And the adverb is seldom, which means very less, and it is an adverb of frequency or number. Fifth sentence, he was only partly responsible for the accident. Here the adverb is partly and it is adverb of degree or quantity. Sixth, how old are you? Here the adverb is how and it is an interrogative adverb. Seventh, many herbs can be grown indoors. Adverb is indoors and it is place. Eighth, he rarely reaches his school late. Here we have two adjectives. First is rarely, which is an adverb of frequency. Then late, which is an adverb of time. Ninth, I waited for ages. Adverb is ages and it is the duration. The last sentence is, he handled the situation very skillfully. Here the adverb is skillfully, which is the adverb of manner. Second question is, fill in the blanks with suitable adverbs. You can fill as per your choice also. First sentence is, he goes to church dash. Here we have to fill adverb of frequency. So he goes to church daily. Second sentence, a polite man never speaks dash to anyone. Adverb of manner. A polite man never speaks rudely to anyone. Her books are lying scattered everywhere. It was a very long walk. Stay here and don't go there. I drink 10 glasses of water daily and exercise twice a week. Uncle Sam has been making films for 2 years. How deep is the river? Question number 3. Complete the following sentences with suitable adverbs. The first question is, you can sit in this corner. I would rather sit near the fireplace. I think I have met you today. Third, I like your handwriting. You write very neatly. Fourth, Come quickly, we are getting late. I looked for the keys everywhere but didn't find them. 6th. How often do you go to a movie? 7th. It is already 5:30 am. The sun will rise soon. 8th. The tea is too hot to drink. 9th. My mother is extremely upset with my poor grade. 10th. We will deliver your parcels and letters everywhere in the world. Question number 4. Fill in the blanks with almost, very, nearly, hardly. The old man was very sick. He almost fell down while crossing the road. His children are hardly concerned about him. One day they nearly threw him out of the house, but a neighbor came to save him. Cases like this have become very common these days. Question number 5. Put in the correct comparative or superlative form. First sentence, money runs faster than Gary. Second, the old woman walks more slowly than her husband. Third, Mona speaks most softly of all. The Sharmas reached the party earlier than we did. Fifth, a deer runs more swiftly than a wolf. The participant who yells louder than all others will be given the golden horn. And the last sentence is, take your child to the nearest camp for free polio drops.